Hey there, gang. So, tonight we are going to celebrate 100 subscribers to this channel, Trucker John's Outdoor Shenanigans. Unbelievable. I can't believe you guys keep showing up and coming along with me. So, tonight we are going to stay out at, this is what we're calling the Isaac Hill Camp. We're building an off-grid cabin. We're in the middle of the woods on my dad's property. It's a little ways from anything. I'll show you here in a second. Hold on. So to get out here to Isaac Hill Camp, we've got a trail cut through the woods. We can now get a four-wheeler through here, which is pretty nice. When we first started this project, we could not get a four-wheeler out here. So that's one of the big accomplishments that happened this year. We did not get as far on the camp as we'd hoped to this summer, but it is what it is, right? We'll get as far as we need to get as we get there. Alright, gang, so again, we're out to celebrate 100 subs. We're going to do a hammock camp out in the forest. Yeah, our Isaac Hill camp is on the hill right behind you that we're building. I like that a lot better, guys. A little bit off the ground. Yeah, that's way better. Okay. Next, we gotta work on the tarp. Alright, well, we're pretty much set up. Alright, guys, I think we're pretty much set up for tonight. I gotta get the UCO grill and get that fired up. We got the hammock and the tarp set up. I still gotta get the underquilt and sleeping bag set up. Oh, shoot. Oh, I gotta walk back. I gotta go to my semi. I forgot a sleeping bag. I forgot it. You know what? You guys are starting to get to know if you hang out with me long enough. You'll see. I'm forgetful. I literally thought I had everything. I do not have a sleeping bag. I am not even sure if I got one in my semi-truck back at my folks' property. Alright. Well, before we go any further, I gotta take a walk. Oh, doggone it. You ever feel defeated? Get set up, get ready, think you're gonna start getting the grill going, start cooking, and then you realize you got a half-mile walk out of you yet. Just a hope. I know I didn't bring a sleep bag from home, and the more I think about it. No, I got one in my motorcycle bag, and I got a sleep bag in my car. My dad's got an old military sleeping bag, but it's like a 0-degree bag. And it's only supposed to get down to 30 tonight. It's not even gonna get cold. I'm gonna have to go see if I can dig that thing up. Dang, burn it. Yeah. I got one sleeping bag in my motorcycle gear for camping. One sleeping bag in my car, because I don't know if I use, oh, I was going to go car camping last time I was home, but that didn't pan out. So yeah, and I know I've got bedding in my big rig, which is parked at my folks' place. Like I said, we got a half-mile walk. Alright guys, well, yeah, if we find a sleeping bag, I guess we'll be back. If we don't find a sleeping bag, yeah, I might come back just to pack up and leave. Dang, burn it. Alright, I'll be back either way. Alright guys. So, I'm glad I was able to find this sleeping bag. My mom and dad are not home. They're out. My wife had dropped me off because we were down here working earlier. So I just had all my gear in her truck and I had her drop me off. And yeah, I forgot my stuff. So fortunately, I was able to find this old military sleeping bag of my dad's. It looks pretty much brand new. But this is for really cold temperatures. And like I said, it's only supposed to get down like 30 tonight. So it's not going to be all that cold. I'm going to have this really, really warm sleeping bag. Okay guys, I think I got my flint with me still. So look and see. If I do, we're going to try lighting this with the flint and steel again. Alright, so we're going to take this little saw blade off. Now we seen last time, took me a whole bunch of work to get this done. So we're going to take and get some of this magnesium in here thing. So I think we got enough magnesium scraped in there. Let's take the same hacksaw blade and run along this ferro rod. Let's see. Aha, there she goes, guys. There she goes. Didn't take me 7 or 8 minutes that time. Oh. Holy cow, guys. So, one of the things I've been made aware of, so I don't know if you were aware or not, But I have a pacemaker, and I just had some changes in my heart, so it's been acting up. Yeah, not getting any better, but so I had some goals that I wanted to be able to get out on some longer hikes. I wanted to be able to, I might have to change the angle of the camera. Yeah, let me do that. The sun is starting to set, so it's definitely cooling down out here. We're going to have to get going on some dinner. Hoping to eat before dark, especially now that I freaking forgot lighting. So that kind of changes the game, right? You never know what's going to happen when you go camping with me. There's always something. There's always something. That's probably why we call ourselves Trucker John's Outdoor Shenanigans, because the likelihood things are going to go smooth are pretty slim. But I've never claimed to be an expert. I just like to get out and have fun. So I was talking about some changes in my health. A few years ago, see, I got back into camping. I used to do stuff many years ago, and I got just engrossed in my work. And I wasn't taking any time to actually enjoy myself and live. I was just working all the time. A couple Januaries ago, I had to get a pacemaker put in. And when that happened, I decided I got to start living. I got to start getting out and doing the things I enjoy doing, because who knows how much time we got left. And one of the things I always enjoyed was being out in the outdoors. I grew up hunting, fishing, trapping. I was probably, I don't know, 10 or 11 years old when I had my own trap line going. And I go deep in the forest. There are little ATV, 110 ATV four-wheeler. Go miles back in the woods to all these little ponds, streams. I mean miles. I was just a little kid. I can't even imagine when my kids were little, them doing what I did when I was that age. My kids are all adults now, but when they were 10, I couldn't even imagine 10, 11 years old. But yeah, we grew up rabbit hunting, running raccoons with blue ticks. We hunted deer. I trapped. You know, I was always out in the outdoors. So these last couple of years, as I've been getting back out, I realized that I wanted to try to get out further. I wanted to get in better shape. I've lost some weight. I'm working on losing more weight. But I wanted to get out further in the woods. And then just recently, the old ticker has given me a whole nother problem. So my pacemaker runs the bottom of my heart. I got stuff going on with the top of my heart now. So I'm not gonna, my dreams of getting way deep in the forest like I wanted to, I'm not gonna put myself in that situation. I would love to. Trust me, I'd love to. Yeah, I bought a canoe that I'm gonna restore, and I wanted to use that to get out on some adventures, you know, so that way I would have car camping, motorcycle camping, winter camping with the snowmobile. But then I wanted to be able to go do some canoe camping and potentially do some backpacking. Did some backpacking when I was a teenager. In the Upper Peninsula, we did the Pictured Rocks over by Munising. And then, oh, what the heck is that other one? can't think of the name of it. Anyways, there's another backpacking trail up here up by Ontonagon. I don't know, I can't think of the name of it right off the top of my head. But I was hoping that maybe I could do some backpacking. And now with this news about my heart, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it safe. But I'm not gonna not get out. We're gonna keep car camping. We're gonna keep on motorcycle camping. Over the next couple of years, hopefully we can get on some more adventures. Also, as this channel grows, I'm hoping I can get out of the semi truck, because I may be forced out of it after a while anyways because of this issue. But anyways, I'm hoping you guys will help get me out of the truck, so I can bring you on more adventures like this. So yeah, well, let's let this heat up for a bit, get the coals down, and once that happens, probably start working on some dinner. So, bring you back in a little bit. Alright guys, I think it's time to start working on some grub here. Let's do this. Just a little closer. Okay. So, this bag we got a couple brats. I figure being it's still October for our meal, we are going to do some beer brats. Then we're going to make a beer cheese sauce, and we're going to have ourselves a little Oktoberfest. So we're going to have bratwurst, beer cheese sauce, and buns. Pretty simple meal. But yeah, that is our plan for tonight. So we'll let that heat up for a while. Let the brats do their thing. And then we'll get them cooking, and then we'll start working on the cheese sauce, I guess. So we'll bring you back in a little bit. All right, guys. Whew. So here's what we gotta do. We cooked the brats a little bit there in the beer. So now we gotta guesstimate about 6 ounces of beer. That's probably way too much. Whatever. Apparently we're supposed to take this is going to be way too much for just me. Probably I don't remember doing for leftovers. I have no idea. So we're supposed to take some cream cheese, put it in there. Then what we're supposed to do, we're supposed to heat this up. As it's heating up, we gotta get this cream cheese to go through the whole thing. I think I put way too much beer in here. I think it was only supposed to be about, I don't know, 6 ounces. How the hell do you measure out 6 ounces out of a can? I sure the heck don't know. But you gotta get this to mix together. We're making a sauce. We're making a cheese sauce. It's a fairly simple recipe, right? Beer, cream cheese. We got some sharp cheddar sprinkly cheese. So, gotta have the sprinkly cheese. Okay. So then it says add about 8 ounces. It's a, I don't know, holy cow, that's 7 ounces. So it's saying I had this whole thing. I don't know about all that. Add a little bit at a time. Little sprinkly cheese at a time. Don't put too much sprinkly cheese. Sprinkle it in there. Sure. Ooh, it's getting a nice color. Thickening up. Thicken up, I guess. Add some more sprinkly cheese. And just for good measure, I'll pinch for myself. Okay. Before we get too far down here. So the recipe also calls for a teaspoon of garlic, which I got pre-measured, and 2 teaspoons of ground mustard, which I also got measured. So let's put some of that in there. It's a, yeah, whatever. Good enough. Let's mix this all in. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely, guys. This is looking good. This is looking good. Ooh, smells good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I definitely am not going to need all this cheese sauce for myself. But I wanted to have for, ow. Ow. I wanted to have for 100 subscriber cookout. I wanted to do. What do you think of that, guys? Check that out. Oh my God. Oh, if you could smell this. Oh my gosh. Guys. Check Check that out. Oh my gosh. So here's the deal, guys. Oh my God. That is so wonderful. That is so wonderful. Okay. Alright, guys. we use our little cutting board for a plate. This bun is way oversized. Might be enough bun for two. I don't know to do this. So what we're supposed to do, take this cheese sauce here. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this cheese sauce. I may have to make the half-mile walk back and put this stuff in the fridge. Because that is way too good to go to waste. And with that crazy good smell, that might bring in a bear. So we certainly don't want that. So, there it is. 100 subscriber Oktoberfest bratwurst with some beer cheese sauce. Oh my gosh. That is enjoyable. That cheese sauce, let me tell you. Oh, am I enjoying that a whole bunch. I'm gonna tell you guys. Oh, I don't want to change the camera angle quick there. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming along. I didn't start this channel with any intent of having 100 subscribers. I did it. I literally was doing this for a couple of friends who enjoyed my videos, and I just wanted to make a better experience for them. And now we got 100 subscribers. And who knows where it's going to go from here. I know where that bratwurst is going. Yeah. Well, I'm going to eat this brat. And I'm going to eat that other brat. And I'll bring you guys back after a bit here. Oh, hey there guys. So I'm just sitting here enjoying the fire. It is just a beautiful, perfectly clear sky. Stars are out all over the place. I really wish I tried to get a photo of them, but of course, you know, that doesn't work real well. I'm going to try some more though, because it is unbelievable the number of stars in the sky right now. It is so pretty out. And there's no wind. The fire is just going straight up in the air. Smoke's going straight up in the air. You couldn't ask for a prettier night. Let me tell you. And you guys might be wondering why we call it the Isaac Hill Camp. I've kind of highlighted on some of the shorts and whatnot, but so my great-grandfather, Isaac Hill, he owned this property way back before Prohibition. And during Prohibition times, I'm sorry I keep looking up because I get distracted. The stars are so beautiful. I just want to keep looking up at them. It's just gorgeous up there. But anyways, so my great-grandfather, Isaac Hill, used to run moonshine. And down where we're building the camp is where he had his still. It's right up on this little knob, and then I'm sure he did the finished product. He probably did the mash up on the hill, and then ran it down by the creek so he could get water to run through the however that whole system works anyways. So anyways, my dad had told me about that. I never knew about that until recently. And so we decided we would make a small camp out here. And we actually found stuff up on that hill that would be remnants of things that you would use for making moonshine. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But anyways, so we decided that we're going to make a little camp on this hill. It's nothing big. It's going to be like 10 by 10 with a little 4-foot deck, or maybe a 5-foot deck. I can't remember what we measured out to be. But anyways, I was hoping to be a lot further along on the project than what we are. This summer was brutally hot. It was just that wasn't going to work on it this summer. No way. And then this fall, I hurt my elbow. My elbow was just now, this last week, starting to feel good after almost three full months of I couldn't use it. It was just in so much freaking pain. So this last week, I've actually been able to start using my elbow, so that's been kind of nice. So we're not as far on the camp as we hope to be, and I know we're going to be getting snow very soon up here. It's already had one snowstorm up here. Fortunately, it's all melted away, but you know more is coming soon. So we're not going to get as far on the project as we want to, but we're building this camp basically in honor of my great-grandfather, Isaac Hill. And we're calling it the Isaac Hill Camp. So there you go. So now you know why we're building this off-grid cabin at the far corner of my parents' property. It's in honor of my great-grandfather. So, kind of a cool story. I hope you guys appreciate the story. And neat little part of my family history. So, anyways. Well, guys. So, I am laying in the hammock. The sleeping bag is really warm. But I have found a problem. I'm a big dude. And I think the sleeping bag was not made for a big dude. So the problem I'm having is I can't get zipped up by my shoulders. So it's leaving my chest exposed. And I don't know if you can see that or not. It's a bit chilly out tonight. So I'm going to do the best I can to hang in there tonight. My feet are warm, my legs are warm, everything that's inside the sleeping bag is warm. But whatever is out of it is a little chilly. And that's my chest, my head. So, yeah, this is a beautiful sleeping bag. It's just not made for a guy of size. Let's put it that way. I'm not saying that I'm a guy of size, but pretty close to a guy of size. So anyways, let's see how this night goes. Hopefully we can make it through the night. I mean, it's not that far of a walk. I can go sleep in the semi, but I don't want to bail. This was a 100 sub video full of conundrums. My shenanigans on this one. I forgot my sleeping bag at home. Lanterns, little tiny light bulbs to help for lighting. Alright guys, well, if something exciting happens, I'll check in. Yeah, we'll see if I get cold, because the sleep bag is not closing on my chest. I might have to bail. I might have to head to the truck. So let's just see how this works out, and hopefully we can make it through the night. If not, I'll either check in with you guys right here in the morning, or I will be checking with you guys in the semi. If you guys see me in the semi, that will mean my chest couldn't take the cold. So, alright guys, we'll talk to you after a while. Bye. Oh jeez. Hey, good morning guys. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I got up at somewhere around 1. No, I think it was like 12:30, I don't know, something like that. Did nature call, rearranged the fire a little bit, because it was down to just coals. Went back to sleep. They obviously burnt, because you could tell it burnt, but it was just coals this morning when I got up to do nature call. Rearranged it again, and she's out there burning away. But, yeah, I'm going to probably go back to sleep. It's like 5 a.m. Still a couple hours away from daylight. So, yeah, sleeping bag worked out really well, actually. I opened it up like and then using it like a blanket. On my backside got a smidgen. It was a smidgen chilly on my backside. I should have had, I just used an underquilt, and it's like rated for 40 degrees. It got colder at 40 degrees, so, yeah, I probably should have had a pad under me as well, but I wasn't uncomfortable. Had I gotten uncomfortable, I'd have bailed. It was just every once in a while I'd be like, ooh, my butt's cold. But not uncomfortable cold. So, anyways, well, I'm just gonna cuddle up in this big old military down sleep bag and maybe fall back asleep, wait for daylight to show up. I think we're a couple hours from daylight. But anyways, alright guys, we'll talk to you after a while. We made it through the night. So there we go. Yahoo! Hey there, gang. Oh, it is 8:15. We finally have full-on daylight. So, probably time to get up and get motivated. Well, I appreciate you guys coming along on this outdoor adventure. It's time to get up. Oh, morning, gang. Oh, wow, what a night. Well, we had a really successful night last night. Stayed warm, backside. Got cold a couple times, but nothing that chased me out of the woods, that's for sure. I wouldn't say cold butt syndrome, maybe cool butt syndrome. Anyways, well folks, I appreciate you coming along on this 100 sub camp out. Looking forward to many more. I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff tore down, head back to the house, but I appreciate you coming along. Remember, like and subscribe, and also in the link below there will be links to, if there's any of the gear you want, UCO grill, hammock, underquilt, there will be a link below for all that stuff, so if you want to check that out, feel free. But anyways, thanks for coming along, guys. I really appreciate you.